back to the channel here. Looks like I'm all by myself right now. You'll notice that I put up a video and will show up. Cosmo's been acting a little crazy. I have to give it to him. Strange. When I got off work, he got on my shoulder and he started biting me on my neck and biting my glasses, and then he started laughing hysterically. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly boy? What are you doing? The song that came through for today's reading was I Can Lie. And we've had that so many times that if you are regular on the channel, you should know those words by heart by now. It talks about how you and this person are the perfect dead-end road. It's like you're flying down the highway with the wheels coming off and something. Hey, what's up, Regina? Cosmo attacked me and he was giving me little love bites a while ago, just gently. He was tickling me, and I started laughing, and he started laughing with me. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and he was making all these little cooing noises, and he was doing it when that song was playing, I Can Lie. I didn't read the words to the song because I think we've heard it enough. If you haven't heard it, look it up. I think it's Cameron Marlowe, I Can Lie. Girl, you and me were the perfect dead-end road. It's like we're flying down the highway while the wheels are coming off and the motor's about to blow or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Spirit, can I have rocks for whatever reason you might be trying to give us? But for some reason, Cosmo tickling my neck like that and me and him laughing at each other were part of it. Like, you might have a lot of fun with this person even though you're not really in love with them. They might be a comedian or something. I don't know. Or maybe that's somebody else. But he was literally laughing hysterically at me. I just got a huge handful of rocks. There's somebody who's going to be blessed. They're going to have acceptance, freedom, kindness, commitment, honor, and friend. So you have a friend. Your friend always shows up. You have a friend. There's something you have to accept, though, about this situation. It might be about their freedom or maybe about yours. Maybe you can't get your freedom. I don't know. But there's a commitment with a friend. We keep seeing that repeatedly over and over again in this collective. So let's see what Spirit has to say about it. I'm going to start out with Sacred Destiny and find out how this happened. Spirit, talk to me about how Spirit said to start out with this deck right here. Show me how this happened, Spirit. Now Cosmo has gone into the zone where he feels like he's light as a feather and he's not really moving much. I think he is a gifted bird. I truly do. That's how he ended up with me. Spirit, what happened here? Why can these people lie? Why can they lie down beside each other with nothing but leaving on their mind? What's going on? Show me how this happened. You wanted to unplug. In my opinion, it's like, I just want to break up with you. I want to unplug from you. I want to disconnect. It's time for us to disconnect this connection. Unplug the connection. Alright, what's being hidden? Something's being hidden. This friend over here is being hidden, I think. Uh-oh. Your friends miss your face, what I tell you. And it's time for anal. So you're being an asshole to somebody because you miss your friends or they miss you. I think it's this friend. Or that could be friends. It could be more than one. Alright, what's being shown? That you want somebody to shut the fuck up. So you're telling people to shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, you're mad at this person. Or you're secretly examining the matter a little deeper. You might be having anal with friends who miss you. I don't know what you're doing in secret, and I don't care. But your friends miss you, and it's time for anal. And you're like, just shut the fuck up. All right, what's going to happen next? All I hear is we're riding down the highway, and the wheels are coming off. The next thing is going to be that you got to talk to somebody about money. You're going to get hot and sweaty. You might have to do some kind of job, or you might work out, and there's going to be a need for forgiveness. Probably for telling people to shut the fuck up, and for being an asshole because your friends miss you. Do you hear Cosmo? Is he not telling somebody off in bird language? What you talking about, silly? What you talking about, silly? Who you cussing out in bird language? Cosmo's like, I'm not forgiving nobody about money. Somebody's going to get hot and sweaty and forgive. You're going to forgive somebody because it's time to talk money. Okay. All right, what else do we want to know here, Spirit? Okay, now we can go with these. Show me how this happened. Somebody could not move forward. You were like, I'm unplugging, not going forward. All right, what's being hidden? You're in love. You're in love and you want your freedom. I can't make this up. Remember freedom and love? All right, what's being shown? That you're at a standstill. No wonder you're telling people to shut the fuck up. You're in love and you want your freedom. You got friends who miss you and want to either have anal, or they're examining this deeper, or they're being an asshole because their friends miss them and they're in love and they want their freedom. Excuse me. But they're saying shut the fuck up because I can't go anywhere. What's going to happen next? Maybe your car broke down. Maybe your wheels are falling off. You're going to go on a voyage, but you're not going to take the gateway to the adventures. You're going on a voyage, but you're not going on adventures through the gateway. And right now you have to focus on something else. Why are you not going to take the gateway to adventures when you go on this voyage? What's the answer to that, Spirit? You're going to have a miracle. And this is not simple because you're out of flow. You're going to have a miracle, and it's not going to be simple because it's going to be complicated because you're out of flow. But Spirit says somebody's going to be released. So you're going to have a complicated miracle. And it has to do with you going on a voyage, but not taking the gateway to adventures. I don't know what that means, but somebody understands it. And this is about letting something or someone go, releasing something. Maybe you have recently released someone or something because you have been missing them and you're in love and they won't get their freedom. And you're like, just shut the fuck up. I don't have anything else to say to you because you got me at a standstill. And I miss you. And this is all being done in secret. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Sorry. Look, talk to me, Spirit. What is happening here? How did this happen? There's gossip about somebody who's living a double life. Lord, and I don't choose you. So let's find out what's going on here. Something told me to grab that gossip deck first. And I wasn't listening, was I, Spirit? I wasn't listening. No, I wasn't. I'm listening now, though. What's the gossip? What's the gossip about the double life? Somebody's fishing for comments? Why? Because they're trying not to be a happiness hater. What's the truth? They have a grudge and they're a thief. Somebody's holding a grudge because somebody's a thief. I would have a grudge too if you stole from me. And somebody's trying to find out if this is true because this is not something that makes you happy. This person's living a double life and they're a thief in one life. What's the rest of the gossip? Somebody's a stalker and they're a spiritual hater. Wow. They hate on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. And they're stalking, watching, and obsessed. Look. And now he wants to just kiss all over my hand. Hey, can we get back to the reading? Can we get back to the reading? Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Talk to me, boy. Can we talk about this? You're going to get all that love on the first date? Get on here. Get up here on my shoulder and stop that nonsense. Somebody can't dust it off either. So you can't clean this mess up. This person is literally looking through the scope of a gun, are they not? This could be a dangerous stalker and that hates your spirituality. Yeah, they're either looking through a gun or a camera. That's a camera. This could be a private investigator, and somebody could be trying to catch you stealing. Somebody has you on camera, or you're on camera, and somebody hates your spirituality. Why do they hate your spirituality? Because they're not interested in it. Well, that's no reason to hate it. What else do we need to know about this? Somebody's a boss daddy. Stable, rich, a business owner, a CEO, and big dick energy. Why are you telling us about him? Because he's a forcer. Somebody's a queen rising, and they're reflecting on how you need to stop being so fake when you smile in their face. And you're a drama starter. And this person's been giving you money, or they're going to give you some money. So somebody's a boss daddy. To me, that makes me think of a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. Something like that. Somebody's saying you're their sugar mama, sugar daddy. Something like that. That's what I'm getting from it. That's the feel it has. Alright, let's find out a little bit more. Why is Boss Daddy here? Talk to me, Spirit. Why is Boss Daddy here? What's the gossip about Boss Daddy? Boss Daddy is here because he's not planning mistakes. He doesn't want to plan mistakes. And what's going to be the outcome of not planning? His money will not come to a halt. Alright, and what's going on in secret with Boss Daddy? Boss Daddy and secret spell work is going on. Outcome of Boss Daddy's spell work. You could be a boss mama. There will be no conflicts. You're going to settle something. There will be no science, and you're being patient, okay? And what's being shown? That you're just being your spiritual self. So apparently part of your spiritual ritual is that you do kind of spell work kind of stuff. Outcome. You're not going to be in leadership. You're not going to manifest. You're going to have good luck. So maybe you're going to have good luck and manifest yourself into leadership. What's the luck? Yeah, you're going to get a promoter even though you're on the wrong path, and you're going to make peace. Why are you on the wrong path? Because of beauty in reverse, setbacks in reverse, and we can't talk about that anymore upright. You're about to have a new beginning. So, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. You are about to have luck. Whoever you are, you're going to have some luck. Do I have any moderators here? Regina's here. Regina, do you feel like moderating? If not, it's okay. Alright, what else do we need to know here? Let's pull some tarot on this. What's really going on here? Show me how you're working here. The Fool. It's time to take a risk. Thank you so much, sweetheart. If you'll get me a list started, I'm gonna end this pretty quick, and I'll answer a few questions. So Spirit's working on somebody taking a risk. What's the energy to overcome? Just get me I'm not going to take those. It felt like they fell out of my hand. 3 or 4 people for right now. And then we'll decide from there. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? You keep getting a lot of cards. You being patient. You're going through some dark times. There's moon energy here. and you're not manifesting. You remember I said you're not manifesting leadership? So right now you're being patient while you go through some uncertain times. Your moon, you're in this Cancer vibe, this Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini vibe. Aries is here. It's like you're wanting to take a risk because the universe is telling you to, but you are being self-controlled because you don't know if this will work out as if you intend. Because we see that you are out of flow and that this is complicated. But the universe is indicating that this full energy is there because you are supposed to take a risk. You're going to have miracles. All right, so let's pull it together. You're going to have a tower and a wheel, y'all. It's tower and wheel season. Alright, so now I'm dying to find out what's going on here. Show me what's going on here, Spirit. What's the Fool? Show me what the Fool represents for this collective. The Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you have memories of somebody that you have feelings for, but it looks like you withdrew those feelings. So you taking a risk is about somebody you have feelings for. The world. And yeah, you're no longer going to take a risk. It's like the universe is encouraging you to. But somebody's withdrawn their feelings because they feel like this isn't going to happen. You're haunted by your loss of withdrawing love. Somebody's withdrawing their love from you because they know that even though you're supposed to take a risk, you probably won't. Why is that? Because of the Fool in reverse. Remember I said you wouldn't take a risk? The Fool is here because the universe is saying, hey, wake up! Take a risk! And there's another card down here on the floor. Let's see what this risk is about. It has something to do with a Queen of Wands. This is typically a Leo, but it looks like to me it's double Aries season for this person. I think you're dealing with an Aries. And they don't want to take a risk, but Spirit is saying, Aries, take the damn risk. Even if you have to do it scared. Just do it. Could be a Sagittarius also, because we have Sagittarius here. It could be Cancer with a fire placement or Gemini with a fire placement. I don't know what this Queen of Wands is, but they're confident and ambitious and sexy, and they light up the room, and they sparkle. I mean, they're magical. But they won't take a risk because they're afraid that they might actually get a new beginning. And the universe is saying you will get a new beginning. You're going to have miracles. All right, why is Temperance here? Because of Temperance, the universe, have you not noticed? The universe is clarifying these cards, which means this is a sealed, sweetheart. If you thought you had control over this risk, you would have been sadly mistaken. The universe is like, I'm going to do what I say. This is the thing. And look, it's about you being in your feelings, thinking with your emotion. You're holding yourself back because of thinking with your emotion, and the universe is fixing to school you, baby. You're fixing to get a lesson from the universe in miracles. Miracles 101. Why is the moon here? Because you don't want to take love, I think you're in your feelings because someone hasn't been taking it from you. I've never seen anything like this. Look at this Temperance card. Look what she's holding. An empty wine bottle and an empty wine glass. So this person could be staying sober. And she's also walking a tightrope, which could mean that she's in a situation where it's hard to stay sober, but she stays sober anyway. That could be her Temperance. And she's in her feelings about it big time. And this moon energy is about the Four of Cups, which in this deck is about being arrogant and wasteful. So you're in your feelings about somebody being arrogant and wasteful. So maybe they have all this money that they can just spend extravagantly, and you can't even afford to take a piss and wipe your ass with toilet paper. Can you please get on my shoulder? Get on my shoulder, baby. I can't shuffle with you on my wrist. Why is the magician reversed? Because of judgment and the Ace of Wands. So you're not manifesting something because you don't have any desire for it. You feel like it's useless to try to start this. You feel like this is a waste of time to even try to get this started. Watch out. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like it's wasted of time? Fill in the blank. Whatever happened to you, this person, somebody has a green eye and a brown eye, or maybe one of you has green and one brown. It's like that yellowish green color and brown. This could be two different people that have these eyes. Somebody has brown hair for sure. Definitely brown hair. Somebody has red hair and somebody has blonde hair. So, karma. There's karma here. Somebody's going to get what they deserve, and you feel like this is a useless waste of your time because of fill in the blank. That's why you're not manifesting this, because you feel like it's a waste of time. But there's what's going to pull it together is the universe is going to give you a tower, a shaking of the foundation. What's the tower? The tower is a new love. You're burned out, but you got a new love, and you can't control your emotion about this. So you're going to realize that you're burned out. You're just burned out, and you're emotionally ready for a new love, but you're not going to be able to control your emotions. Why not? Because you've... What opportunity did you miss? You missed an opportunity with an Empress. Okay. And what's the Wheel? The Wheel is the Queen of Pentacles. Why'd you miss an opportunity with the Empress? Because you wouldn't make a decision and show somebody how much you had grown from whatever happened to you. The Three of Wands is a situation where you're looking for an opportunity, a perfect opportunity, but you're haunted by a choice where you wouldn't grow up, you wouldn't act mature. You were immature in your decision making. Why is the Queen of Wands over here? That's why you missed an opportunity with the Empress. Why is the Queen of Pentacles, rather? Did I call her the Queen of Wands? Because if somebody's celebrating, she's going to celebrate and lose her motivation. So she was excited about something but then lost motivation. It has to do maybe with a friend. Why did she lose motivation? Because of Virgo, the Hermit here in reverse, a lot of water here, Gemini's here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aries. Why is it's like you're not going to soul search, you're going to just isolate yourself. Why are you isolating? Because you can't move on. You're reluctant to change. And you're holding on tight to your old shit. Let go. Let go. You're holding on tight to something from your past. You're reluctant to change. And you're gonna hide out from everybody because of this. Maybe you relapsed and drank and now you're haunted by your decision. You don't want anybody to know that you messed up. I don't know what's going on here. What the hell is going on over here? These are cherished memories that you have. Stop chewing on my necklace. That's my husband's ashes. Stop it. you're whatever happened here though, you're getting a lot of experience from it. This could be, so you have memories of somebody who just won't change, And but they won't let go either. It's like they won't move on, but they won't let go. And you're going to isolate yourself. I think what you're saying here is you've lost interest because all this person ever does is party. And you're not into that anymore. That's not what you want in life anymore. You want to be the Queen of Pentacles. You want to have something in life. And you're focusing more on work. These fools can do what they want to do. You're not going to do that. Alright, get back on my shoulder, please. Please get on my shoulder. On my shoulder. Boy, I'm about to go put you up. And I'm going to lock you in your cage if you don't get on my shoulder. He won't let me have my hand. Stop biting me. No biting. This person. Woo! They like to do that S&M thing. Come on. Stop that nonsense. They like to bite you till it feels good. And it almost hurts. The wheel. The wheel is a person that's going to lose interest in this. This woman is losing interest in somebody because they lost. And they're realizing that they lost. And who they lost was the Empress, sorry. So what's going to be the ultimate outcome here? The Queen of Cups is going to end up with the Knight of Pentacles. So there's an older woman who's going to end up with a younger man who is not only immature, he's pretty much broke and will do desperate shit to figure out how to not be broke or to not spend money. He's coming up with a strategy. And this woman right here is in love with somebody who has pretty much not a whole lot of money. That's what's going to be the outcome. This can be a Gemini and an Earth or Scorpio or an Aries. I'm sorry, not Scorpio. This can be an Aries and this can be a Gemini. And we have Aries here and Gemini here. So that might be who ends up together. Aries and Gemini. But look, there's first. So this person is not even going to make the King of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles is probably doing herself favor by not dealing with him. Why are they going to be the outcome? Because somebody's going to get hurt and somebody's not going to accept responsibility for the situation, and this is going to cause heartache with the Three of Swords. What are they not accepting responsibility about? Wish fulfillment, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there was a situation here that if you would have gone through with it, it would have brought wish fulfillment to somebody. And you would have gotten a lot out of this. It would have worked. It would have been working. And you're going to realize this with your intuition, that by not doing this, you're not going to get anything out of this situation except taking a senseless risk. Because see, this is the Fool. This Fool here is taking a risk and trusting Spirit. But you're not willing to trust Spirit. And the fact that you're not willing to trust Spirit, and not only that, but you're a little bit prideful, it looks like, is going to be senseless. This risk is going to lead nowhere when it should have led to a miracle. You're not going to get your miracle because you're not willing to do the work. You're not willing to do what Spirit is asking you to do to get that miracle. And so you're going to end up losing out on a lot of good because you're not willing to do what Spirit requires of you in this situation. Now, you're also living a double life, and that's probably part of why you don't want to do this. Because you don't want people to know that you've been living a double life. I think that you're foolish. Somebody is causing you to be in delay. You're at a standstill. But see, you're telling that person to shut the fuck up. So something's not adding up here. Something's not adding up here. What am I missing, Spirit? Show me what I'm missing. I'm going to look at this from a different way. What am I missing? I want to know from the gossip deck what I'm missing. Where does Boss Daddy fit in? Why is the Fool here? Because somebody is planning on moving, and there's somebody that's not going to stop them. Sorry. What Spirit wants you to do is move, and there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing cock blocking you. No one is cock blocking. Remember the Queen of Wands? You're moving. You want to take a risk and move, and there's nothing stopping you. Why is Temperance here? Because you're being tempered, and it's about you having love on the brain, daydreaming and fantasizing about it. Why is the Moon here? Because you're in a love triangle. There's a third party or multiple lovers and choices. Why is the Magician in reverse? Because somebody acts like they don't care. Remember, they were unfazed, unbothered. Why is the Tower here? Because your light, the card says that you have shine, but you don't have any shine. Why don't you have any shine? Because you have fake accounts and you've been wasting time with these fake accounts. So you've lost your ability to be in flow and keep it simple. You've complicated a miracle because of your own wasting time. And that's what you're going to realize, that you're not shining. And that you're supposed to be going on a voyage, but you can't take the easy way because you're living this fake lifestyle. Why is the Wheel here? You're living such a fake life because you're going to be having bad karma. You're going to be carless. And you're going to have karmic friends. And it's not going to be the same shit different day. It's going to be different. What's going to be different is somebody's a groupie. They can't ignore. They can't get photo proof. And they can't dodge bullets. So somebody is a groupie. So they are like a fan. And they're ignoring and running. But there's photo proof of them dodging bullets. And all of that came out in reverse. So it's like they can't ignore you. They can't run from you. They can't get evidence. And they can't dodge these bullets. Why not, Spirit? Because nobody has any facts of any of this. What's the truth? That somebody is a phony when it comes to money. They fake flex. They pretend like they have money. And they don't care. What's going to be the outcome here? Somebody is no longer going to be talking shit because you're going to be too busy winning. You're going to get an offer. Something's all in their head. They're clout hungry. And they're going to threaten you. And you're going to be crying over you. Alright, so you can't talk shit. You're too busy winning. You're getting an offer. It's all in their head. They're clout hungry. They'll say or do anything to make up dramatic shit. And they're going to intimidate, threaten, and bother you. And you're sad, hurt, and upset about this. And this offer is a dirty offer. Damn it, boy. What should they do instead? That's why you're fishing for comments. Because you're realizing it's not, that this person is not into you. Why are you not into them? Because you had a fight with their girlfriend. They have somebody else. You and their girlfriend or boyfriend got in a fight. And nobody got rejected. Because somebody's only married for money. What the fuck am I missing? That somebody won't give you any more money. And so now you're having to hustle. Oh my God. So you done cut this person off. Boss Daddy done cut you off. Wow. I have no idea what's going on here. I will be honest with you. I can only trust that you do. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm getting ready to answer questions because maybe you have the answers to this shitstorm that's going on over here. I certainly have no clue. What am I missing here, Spirit? Why is the Fool here? Oh, that flew out. The Fool is here because somebody can't move on. You remember they were supposed to move, but they can't move. Why can't they move on? They can, but they have to do it quietly. They're pretending like they can't. Remember the Fool was clarified by the Fool in reverse? I'm not going to take a risk and do that. Yes, you are. You're a liar. Why is Temperance here? That's why, that's why you can't take the easy way to the gateway and to get on the voyage. Because you have to do this the complicated way so that nobody knows you're doing it. You are somebody special, aren't you? Why is Temperance here? Girl, you and me, we're the perfect dead-end road. You're dating someone that makes you feel helpless. You're being very patient and self-controlled about it. Why is the moon here? Because you can't get your freedom, so they're going to get away. And you're in your feelings about this, and you're staying up late at night and crying over it. And why are you not manifesting the Magician in reverse? Because you don't want to be haunted because you took it so slow. Or so you're taking it slow. What's going on here? You really want to reconcile with somebody, but you're pretending like you don't. But you're dating someone else and you feel helpless because you can't get your freedom. And so you're like, well, they just got away. All right, what's the Tower, though? The Tower is you're going to realize that you're burdened as hell. And you're having an epiphany that it's not only you. So this person making these silent moves, what's going to pull it together is whoever they're dealing with is going to realize that it's not only them. How are they going to find that out? Because somebody's going to get... They don't want to be desperate and pushing buttons, pushing buttons. They don't want to be desperate and push buttons, but they don't trust the plan. Why don't they trust the plan? Because somebody's acting like they don't care and like they haven't changed. Okay, why is the wheel here? This person is a special kind of... The wheel is about online dating. Remember the Queen of Pentacles? Why is online dating here? Because this person can't be trusted. So you're not going to date them in real life. You're going to online date them because they can't be trusted. Why can't they be trusted? I see why. Because they're full of shit. Because they erased you. Why did they do that to you? They regret it. They thought you weren't worth waiting for, but now they regret it because they realize not only were you worth waiting for, now they fantasize about you. So what's going to be the outcome for these two knuckleheads? You're going to stop pretending, and I choose you, but I'm not for you. I give up on y'all. I give up on y'all. You're going to stop pretending that I choose you. Because you're not for me. So this person's been pretending to choose you. How do you feel about them? You don't know. You haven't decided. You have, but you haven't. I think you know this person's full of shit. I think you truly know this person's full of shit. But the universe is encouraging you to take a risk on this love and to get your freedom because of a miracle. You don't trust that, though, and I can see why I don't think I would either with what I see happening here. This person is a sneaky sneaker. They're a snake in the grass. Oh. If this is your story, I'm so sorry. Let's get gossip from this deck. What's the rest of the gossip? Show me how this happened. Somebody was attracting like a moth to a flame. What was being hidden, or what is that somebody's not only attracting, they're promiscuous. And what's being shown is that you're not spoiled. Somebody cut you off. What's going to happen next? Somebody is not going to be toxic, and you're going to have a new beginning with them. Outcome of your new beginning with this untoxic person. Somebody's going to say, I don't want to hear it. You're not going to destroy me like this. So what are you going to do about that? You're going to get in an argument and put them in their place. I feel, look, this whole thing is a nightmare. And it's because you just won't say, hey, I don't love you anymore. And I'm tired of lying down beside you with nothing but leaving on my mind. It's that freaking simple, people. You're making it so complicated. You're so complicated that you're out of flow. And you could go on an adventure by walking through a gateway, but you can't do that. So instead, it's going to be time to talk about money, and you're going to have to forgive somebody. Baby, what the heck is really happening here? Spirit, give me some guidance, because as a reader, I feel like I failed miserably at this one. Spirit said, no, you didn't. Somebody understood every word. You know that. You've been doing this long enough, you know that. Alright, guidance for them. Madonna of Roses. Roses have thorns for a reason. And you are the light. Number 43. There is a way to be fierce that doesn't betray the kindness of your heart. When you know that to enable someone to behave badly towards you doesn't help them or you, you don't need to subject yourself to unnecessary guilt for taking care of yourself or fear that you aren't being compassionate. You are teaching yourself and others the truth that love is based in respect, and that trying to take anything that doesn't belong to you through any form of aggression, manipulation, seduction, or persuasion. Remember, they were threatening you. Is not loving nor respectful. Thorns are sharp because they need to be. They don't protect it. And number 17. Whoever you are, you're putting up with a lot of shit out of somebody. Somebody's saying, shut the fuck up. And you're like, no, it's time to talk money. But I forgive you. You are going through spiritual initiation. This is happening because you are ready for it, even if it doesn't always feel that way. The way to pass this test is to rely on the light within you. Don't let fear or doubt make you distrust the path ahead. Don't give in to despair or believe that things will not work out. You are learning to trust that the universe knows what it is doing. There are great and beautiful things meant for you, and no matter what appears to be right now, they will come to you in the right way at the right time. Keep your faith in the light. All will be well. And see, right now, it does not look that way. It looks anything but that way. It looks like you're in a pure shitstorm of your own making also. Alright, may I have more guidance? I feel like we need a lot more guidance for this reading. The Shadow Queen and the Hawk Prince both came out in reverse. Let's see what's being said here. 16 and 11. The Shadow Queen is Challenger. The Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws with compassion. For now, it's time to bring your wounded self and hidden agenda into the light. You're seeing the tangible results of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to the difficulties in your life. They've been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurity, masked as elitism and arrogance, believing that you know best. Remember Boss Daddy? To comparing yourself with others or being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than being direct is the way to get what you need. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form, same message as the last deck. Manipulation in any form. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that can go with this card is the possibility that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the drama and potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humility, forgiveness, and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. Remember, you are the light, and this person was manipulating you. There's a great value and strength in facing your own shadow in the realm of the Shadow Queen. Face your shadow, collective. Number 11. Somebody here is a manipulator from hell, and they got a lot of pride, and they're full of shit. The Hawk Prince challenges you to pay attention and listen to the warnings being sent your way. Are you pushing forward in spite of others cautioning about the direction you're headed? Are you refusing to listen to your own inner voice? Red flags are waving in the breeze, and you're being challenged to heed their message. When the Hawk Prince descends as your challenger, it's an indication that something isn't quite right. Don't worry though, he always arrives just in time for you to let go of your old ideas and begin again. Spirit only wants the best for you. But don't tell me that somebody can't end up in prison because of their dumb mistakes when they do what the hell they want to do, even though red flags are waving in the wind. Sometimes Spirit showing up just in time for you is you ending up in prison instead of fucking dead. Somebody in this collective needs to get their shit together. And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it for you. You got some serious problems, and your freedom is at stake here. It may not be you, it may be who you're dealing with, but don't be surprised when this person ends up on the front page of whatever social media, take your pick, for some dumb shit that they've done. Because they're not listening to anybody, they're not paying attention to the red flags. They think they know every damn thing. And then they manipulate and coerce and persuade and threaten. What would this person's best friend say? Assuming they could even get one. Oh, this is making me so mad. Ask for what you want instead of demanding it. Try this little thing called asking. Ask for what you want. And don't compare your journey to the journey of others. Stop letting people out of their possessions and try this simple thing called asking. Spirit, I'm going to need your help on this one. It's time for some shadow work, collective. For real, it is. Show me how this happened. Somebody felt unlovable, they were pitiful, and they were a manipulator. What was being hidden? That you were repelled and you felt you didn't want to be foolish. So what was being shown? Excuses, guarding yourself, being scorned, being tricky, and being superficial. Damn. What's going to happen next? You're going to stop being so fucking childish and grow the hell up. Because you're going to unplug. Remember, disconnect. What else is going to happen next? Something real shocking. Shocking. And then there will be no doubt who you are. Somebody could have felt unlovable because of somebody and pitiful because of somebody else's manipulation. But I think they were that way because of the way they felt, to be honest with you. It's time to get some shadow work done collective before this shocking happens. Because this, I think, personally, I think karma is going to, if karma has already decided your fate, I think it's just a matter of that wheel turning. And then you're going to know. I think you already have a clue that it's coming because you know who you are and you know what you're capable of. How many we got, baby? How many questions do we have? Regina, if you'll go ahead and get the first person to post their question, hold your comments, please, until she calls your name, and I'll answer your questions if you're on the list. I'll be right back, Regina. I'm not happy at all with this reading. Somebody needs to get their shit together. I know, right? You're a little bit late showing up to the party, but you're exactly right. Somebody needs to get their shit together. thank you so much for your patience with me while I had to step away for a minute and get my composure, what I could get back of it. I'm going to tell you something. When you manipulate to this degree, people will stop helping you because you become a threat to them. And if they're trying to help you in some way and you treat them like this, you'll be lucky to get anything out of that person. Oh, he is a cutie. He's a sweet boy. Otto was asleep under the bed and something startled him. I don't know what. Okay. So, oh, you think you're going to drink out of my straw too? You're a silly bird. Yes, you are. This bird ain't no joke. If he wants to, he's... And that's how this person is. He's licking my straw. Cosmo, you're not going to win that battle. That's a metal straw, sweetheart. Okay. What's the first question? I mean, I literally want to put everybody in timeout and just not answer any questions. That's how mad I am right now. That reading really, really pissed me off. It just depends, Space Cowboy, on how many I have, because I got to get to work. Okay, Radhika, you're after Cat. Okay, Cat Lover, are you first? Hey, Rhonda. Is Cat Lover in the house still? Thank you. What's your question, baby? You want to know if reconciliation will happen soon. All right, let's see if we can find out. Get on my shoulder, Cosmo. You got to behave now. I can't put up with you misbehaving. We got a lot of misbehaviors today. That's why he was acting like he was acting at the beginning of the reading. Before I started the reading, he was laughing at me. He thought it was funny. He was trying to bite the arm of my glasses and he thought it was funny. He was trying to break it and thought it was funny. It's saying unlikely and don't ask for help from others so far, okay? Is reconciliation going to be possible soon for Cat Lover? May I see, please? He's determined to sit on my wrist. Unlikely, but get more information. Is reconciliation going to be possible soon, Spirit? Helpful people, but not unlikely. Is reconciliation going to be possible soon? May I see, Spirit? Get up here where you belong, please. Cosmo. Is reconciliation going to be possible soon? Stop it. See, just trying to take what he wants, however he can get it. Compromise is going to be possible soon. Get on my shoulder. And someone will reconsider. So there will be compromise and someone will reconsider. I'm going to take as a yes, but it's going to mean that someone will compromise and reconsider. Okay? I'm taking that as a yes. Someone will compromise and reconsider soon. That means reconciliation. All right, now, Radhika. You're welcome, baby. I know, right, Rhonda? I'm telling you, this. If you didn't see the reading, you missed a real interesting one. You wanted to know when would you get a new job with work from home with higher pay. Let's see. May I see when Radhika, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, might get a new job, work from home with higher pay? May I see, please? I already shuffled these today. Work from home, higher pay. When will that happen, Spirit? In October, Radhika. Not on Friday. In October. It might take a little while, but it looks like it's coming. Now, that can change because timing is kind of an illusion type thing. And that's based on the criteria now. The more you apply for jobs and the more your resume gets seen and the more people end up losing their jobs, it could be sooner. So come back and ask again, okay? And see what it says next time. All right, now, angelic chords, you're next. Post your question, please. Gotcha. Yeah, stay out of that energy then. Sure. Yes, I'll get you a message from angels. Radhika, what was your other question? I try to keep comment, but I will allow it this one time. I'm going to go ahead and get Angelic's message first. Yeah, Ron's not moderating. It's Tree today. Creatrix, rather, is not moderating. It's Tree. She decides when we cut off the questions. All right, angelic cord, I'm going to get a message from your angels now. Spirit, how do you want to get a message for angelic cords? Spirit wants you to know how Spirit's working in your spiritual gifts. Somehow the clouds are significant, angelic cords. Number 8. How else? You might be looking for a job, or somehow work is significant, working with your hands specifically. One more time I'm hearing. Your angels are going to give you a message through music. So be paying attention to the songs you hear. 8, 15, 24, and 2. And it might have something to do with a heartache or a heart that's mending over a heartache, something that could have hurt you. What would this person that hurt, is it Radhika? What would they say to Radhika? It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a lover. They would say, I'm really sorry, but I can't reciprocate your feelings. We are definitely not on the same page. And maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. So right now, they can't reciprocate your feelings. Y'all are not on the same page. They just want to stay friends with you, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, it is, I'm not the person you make me out to be. It's like you fantasize about this person, and they don't want that right now. And there's going to be a message for you in the music from your angels. You're welcome, baby. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Radhika for a minute. I'm sorry I called you by the wrong name, by the way, Angelic Chords. You knew I was talking to you, though. Radhika, the person who you love, his name is Vivek. When would you get a call from him? No contact situation. Alright, let's see. When might Radhika get a call from this, how do you say it? Vivek? Spirit said use the other timing deck. Interesting. When might they get a call from Vivek, Spirit? It's not the right time came out. And not in this lifetime in reverse. So, it's not that it'll never happen. It's just not the right time. Okay, can you show me when is the right time? In February came out on Saturday. So maybe Saturday will be the right time. The fact that it said not in this lifetime in reverse makes me think it could be a different February, but I don't know. You'll have to wait and see what happens on Saturday. Put the wrong cards in the wrong place. Maybe you were thinking that it might be sooner than Saturday, like today. Not today. It's not the right time, but it will be in this lifetime, and it said February on Saturday. But that could be a different year, is what I'm feeling, because of the way that they told me to give it to you. But we'll see. Just see what happens Saturday, and I'll be back Saturday also. Was there anybody else left? Hold on. Okay, that was it. So, Space Cowboy, what's your question? Maya, I'll answer yours after Space Cowboy, and then I'm probably going to cut it off there. Okay? Because I got to get to Miss Mary's. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and answer Maya's. She wants to know when she will get a message from him, no contact. So I'm going to ask for her. When will she get a message from him, there's no contact? Because see, with that last person, I was told to ask if there would be contact, and it said there would be. Will there be contact in this situation, Spirit? A year from now, there will be compromise. So I think a year from now. All right, can you give me something more specific? Not in September. Not on a Friday. Not at afternoon. Within 5 years. In June or not in June. Within a year. So it's going to be within a year. And within 5 years is also significant. There's something within a year and something within 5 years. It could be in June. There was a lot of months showing up in reverse. It's like this person thinks about contacting you, but they won't. Okay. What is my energy like? Plus, will I be intimate with anyone in the near future? Any intimacy in the near future? Peaceful resolution, but no. No. You'll be at peace with this, though. You need to trust. Alright, now let's see what your energy looks like. What does Space Cowboy's energy look like today, Spirit? You're not fighting. You're not at odds. And you somewhat feel victorious. Not all the way, but somewhat. I think you feel like you maybe want to fight. Or almost want to fight. But you did not get a new opportunity from this. What did they get from this? Ooh. The Chariot is here. And the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like you went from riding in a fast car to riding a really slow, old, broke down horse. Or maybe you're trying to get over moving so slow. What will be the outcome of that? It's like you're not willing to take what the universe is trying to offer you. What are you trying to offer them? You need to manifest what you want. You need to manifest your desires. And what you desire is a lot of love and compassion and partnering up with someone who shares your same feelings. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit to show you what is the holdup. What needs to change in order for Cowboy to manifest the desires. This is an abundance of there is an abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. You keep thinking there's a shortage of abundance, but shortage is only a perception. There's a never-ending stream of abundance. There is no shortage whatsoever. And the amount of joy you have allowed yourself to experience is the greatest indicator of your allowance of energy and success. Whenever you are feeling good, you are an enormous successful contributor. The measure of my success is my joy. So, somehow you thought you had won by not fighting, or you didn't fight and that was like a victory for you. But the truth is you got it, but you're still moving slow because you won't take what the universe is trying to give you, and you need to manifest what it is that you desire, which is a relationship. And if they will change these habits, because these are habits, these are thought patterns that need to change, what will they manifest? You're gonna manifest a wheel in reverse. It's coming slowly, and someone who gives generously. Why is it in reverse? Because right now it looks like you're a King of Wands who wants out of a relationship, and you feel like you don't have any choice. Why do they want out? Because you want to heal from a lot of pain and heartache. You want a new relationship so bad. Outcome of this new relationship. You're spying. You're being very tempered and self-controlled. And you just don't know what to do when it comes to making a choice. It's like you're paralyzed with fear when it comes to showing affection. I think you have a hard time showing affection to people and opening up to them and letting them see the soft underbelly side of yourself. And you need to really be able to express yourself better, open up, that kind of thing. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. The universe wants you to be with someone who loves you as much as you love them. But right now, you're not taking love from the relationship you're in. You want out of it. So the universe is giving you more and more of the same. You have to somehow break out of that cycle. If you're truly not happy with the person you're with, get out. You understand what I'm saying? No, it's just a vicious cycle. It's not a curse, it's a cycle. It's a way of thinking. It's the way you have learned in childhood to be. Probably did not have parents who modeled a lot of affection. They were probably kind of cold and aloof and not available to you. Maybe what it was saying is you don't have a relationship. You don't have a marriage right now. You're a King of Wands who's very passionate but doesn't have a relationship. It was the Four of Wands in reverse, which would be like, it could even mean you don't have your own home. I don't know. You might live with somebody. It's a process. It's a process. You'll get there. Just stay open to the guidance that Spirit gives you and start changing your thought patterns, because your thought patterns are very strongly ingrained in you from childhood, from when you were younger, and from experiences that you've had. And they don't change overnight. You have to be very intentional. One thing that helps a lot is journaling. If you're not journaling, I strongly suggest you start keeping a journal. Yes, our families do very often shape us, but we're not victims of that. We, at some point in our life, get to choose how we want to be. Yes, it's going to be effort. Yes, it's going to take work. But you're shooting yourself in the foot right now by just your own words. Yeah, but I'll always be bitter that my family made me like this. Well, if you're going to always be bitter, then you're going to always be bitter. But what is that getting you? Forgiveness is the easiest, softer way. Believe it or not. It's easier to forgive than it is to stay bitter, because then you're allowing your family to control you even after you no longer need them to control you. You have to make that decision, though. I'm not going to make it for you. But I strongly suggest letting it go and just being able to move on. Moving on is the answer, okay? And you have a lot of good. You have a lot to give. Let's see what you need to surrender to let go of some of this bitterness. What does Space Cowboy need to surrender, Spirit? You need to start setting limits with people. Learning when to say no. It's healthy to set boundaries. No is a complete sentence. And surrender to the passion inside of you. There's something that you're passionate about. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So rather than focusing on this family that wounded you so deeply, focus on the people who bring you this passion, that make you feel alive, and come out of your denial. Somehow you're in denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. Okay? Real quick, Vanessa, you're going to be the last one, okay? Because I got to get to Miss Mary's. What's your question, baby? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, and sharing the content when you can. Oh, Vanessa, honey. Of course it is. Of course it is. I feel the same way. But you know, there's a part of me that's been keeping myself stuck. Is love ever coming in Vanessa's life, spirit? May we see if love will once again grace her. Opportunity! Opportunity! May we see if Vanessa will have another chance. Hey! Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're in my territory now. Love for Vanessa, is it coming, spirit? Ask for help from others. It's not quite the right time, but ask for help from others and stop. Whatever it is you're doing, stop. And what will happen? You'll trust and you will have worry. You have a lot of anxiety. What does she need to do differently? To know that the situation will improve. You're just not ready yet. Like I just said about myself, I've been holding myself back. Look, no. If that's not the answer, though, but the reason is because you have to allow yourself to be open to love. If you're really waiting for somebody that you really want in your life and they're not coming, and then you're like, well, will anybody else come? That person that you've been really wanting is what you're calling in. You have to stop calling them in. If they're not really wanting to come, you have to open yourself up and be like, I'm okay with not having that person. Just allow me to be open. Help me, Spirit, to open my heart to new love. Help me to open my heart to new love. And if she opens her heart to new love, then what will be the outcome? You might have to wait. It's unlikely. You're not. Right now, you're not. You're not going to open yourself to new love. Let's find out what your blocks are, okay, Vanessa? You have some blocks. What are the relationship blocks Vanessa has? Body shame turned over. And you're a procrastinator. So there's something you're needing to do. Don't make someone wait around too long. They will give up on you. And you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. All right, what else? You're unsocial. You're like me. You don't get out much. That's why you're staying stuck. You keep repeating old patterns, and it's time to try something new. And don't compare yourself to others. Stop settling. Sound familiar? If we don't go out and meet new people, how are we going to meet new people? Nothing. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's what Spirit said it was. Maybe you're putting yourself out there in the wrong places. Is there anybody with their eye on Vanessa, Spirit, at all? You're afraid of change. And right now, it looks like you're trying to recover your stability also. Or you got left out at some point by somebody. You're exhausted from trying so hard. Or somebody else might be. Who this is. And there is a Knight of Pentacles. But they don't accept responsibility. You might resonate with that original reading and oh my God. This could be you, the Queen of Cups. You could have a water placement. Or you might be into women. There's a Queen of Cups here. Spirit is saying that somebody is moving real slow. Real slow. Because they don't accept responsibility. It could be you. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. There's fill in the blank. Somehow there was an injustice in an old relationship. Something happened. And that's why you all broke up. And it's not really been much since then. What needs to change here? You, you, you need to get out and attend parties and just keep trying. Don't give up so easily. Look, you got both of the wild cards. Outcome of you getting out and celebrating. There's an emperor here who's not standing in his power, and it's because he's holding back. Why is he holding back? Because he's afraid to take a risk. Yeah, that original reading resonates with you. There's a Queen of Wands he's afraid to take a risk with. Why is he afraid of her? This could be an Aries. Why is he afraid of her? There's a tower about a Hierophant. And this, it's like they're afraid that it'll end painfully. Why is the tower here for the Hierophant? Because of you. You are showing up as somebody who's either divorced or a widow. Oh wait, what's this? Yeah. And you're being very patient and very self-controlled, almost too self-controlled. Temperance is here with the Queen of Swords. You're putting off this vibe like, if you come near me, I will cut your fucking head off. And you feel like you're not getting back what you put into stuff. You have a very strong intuition, though. So you might know that these people you're dealing with are not, they're not sincere. They may remind you of whoever this is you broke it off with that was an injustice. They did you wrong. You're terrified of taking a risk with this emperor, whoever this is. There's an Aries involved. And a Pisces. There's a Queen of Pentacles. You're showing up as almost every freaking queen. You only have one queen left. What's going to be the outcome ultimately here? Okay. There's a King of Pentacles on the way. And this person is going to be very prosperous and single. But there's unbalanced giving. Why is unbalanced giving here? Be careful that you don't try to, because you haven't got over your past hurts. You have a King of Pentacles that's coming to you. Maybe in 9 weeks, 9 days, 9 months. Could also be 6 to 9 months. But you have to see the clear truth that you're putting off this vibe. Like, if you come near me, I'm going to fuck you up. Watch the original reading if you didn't already, because a lot of these cards were in the original reading. And if they came near me, I would fuck them up too. It was showing that this person is coming. There's a King of Pentacles that's coming towards you, which would be a soulmate vibe for you. But don't overgive to this person. They can handle their own. Let them take care of you for a change. And that's a hard one for you. You're welcome. You want me to see when he might show up? When might this King of Pentacles show up, Spirit? It was, you know, it was saying you're not ready yet, so I don't know how much we can get. It might be a friend of yours who's very honorable. Spirit said at midnight, so they might show up in your inbox within the next 18 months. So you're going to meet this person in the middle of the night within 18 months, Vanessa. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I'm sorry that I got a little bit frustrated. It wasn't towards anyone in particular. Just sometimes when I channel bullshit energy, that bullshit gets me really frustrated. And somebody was a real big manipulator. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's that somebody try to manipulate to get their way. How do we not F ourselves tonight and tomorrow till I can get back? Know that you're charming. What else? Social media detox. See the beauty in the world and overcome these obstacles and create a routine for yourself. You may need to get some people off of your social media. If you're not somebody who's on social media a lot, you might just need to get rid of some bullshitters that are on your social media, okay? You do what you think is best. Listen to your own intuition. And until next time, stay blessed. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.